The next topic of this chapter is very important, that is Dalton's atomic theory. From the name itself we can say that this theory is put forward by John Dalton. The basic introduction of this theory is, this theory could explain ideas regarding formation of substances and its characteristics. That means Dalton's atomic theory explain how substances are formed and what are the characteristics of substances. So this is an important question. What are the postulates of Dalton's theory? So this is very important topic, postulates of Dalton's atomic theory. The first postulate is, matter is made up of minute particles called atoms, that we studied earlier. That means if you consider this as matter, this matter, that is everything around us is made up of this matter, and this matter is made up of minute particles called atoms. We know the examples of atoms are hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, etc. Postulate is, matter is made up of minute particles called atoms. And the second postulate is, atoms cannot be divided during a chemical reaction. That means atoms can neither be created nor be destroyed. We cannot create an atom or destroy an atom. But later it is proved that atoms can be divided, that we will study later. But first Dalton proposed that atoms cannot be divided, which means that if you consider this as an atom, this atom cannot be further divided. This division of atoms is not possible. And the third postulate is, atoms of same elements are identical in properties, size and mass. For example, if you take hydrogen, okay, two hydrogen atoms combine to form hydrogen molecule, or if you take hydrogen atoms, all the properties of hydrogen atoms are identical. If you take these two hydrogen atoms, the properties of this hydrogen atom and this hydrogen atom will be same. Properties means it may be size or mass. The mass of hydrogen atom will be always same. Okay. And the fourth property is, atoms of different elements differ in properties and mass. Atoms of different elements. So first you have to consider different elements. The first one is hydrogen and the second one is oxygen. If you compare the properties of hydrogen and oxygen, it will not be similar. For example, if you take a mass of hydrogen, the mass of hydrogen is 1 gram. But if you take mass of oxygen, it will be 16 gram. So the masses will be differ. So that means atoms of different elements differ in properties. Hydrogen and oxygen atoms are different elements. So the properties of hydrogen and oxygen, here the property is mass. So the mass of hydrogen and oxygen is different. And the fifth property is, atom is the smallest particle that can take part in a chemical reaction. That we know. Atom is the smallest particle that take part in a chemical reaction, means in all chemical reactions we can see different types of atoms. For example, the formation of water molecule. Water is a compound and that water is formed by combining two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom combine to form water molecule. So these atoms is the smallest particle that take part in a chemical reaction. And the last property postulate is, compounds are formed when atoms of two or more elements combined in a simple ratio. What is the meaning of this postulate? Compounds are formed when atoms of two or more different elements combined in a simple ratio. For example, if you take water molecule, you can see that this water consists of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atoms. That is, two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom combined to form water molecule. So what will be the ratio of this particular compound? These atoms combine to form compounds. Here the compound is water. Okay, so the ratio will be 2:1. So it is a simple ratio. Okay, if you take another example, one hydrogen atom and three hydrogen atoms combine to form compound ammonia. That is Compounds are formed when atoms of two or more elements combine. Here the elements are nitrogen and hydrogen. So nitrogen and 3 hydrogen combine to form compound ammonia. If you take the ratio, nitrogen N means N1, hydrogen 3, that means 1:3. So it will be a simple ratio. That is the meaning of this postulate.